that if I was going to do anything, I might as well just go back in my drawing book and just try to work something out. And I've been focusing on trying to go on my older drawing books that I really don't even use like that no more. Cause I got a new mixed media book not that long ago. But I was like, you know what? I might as well just go back on this one. It's been a while and I need to really finish this up and, just get used to finishing all the pages. So that's what we're doing right here. I'm kind of just going for it at the moment. This is just on how it's going to start out. I'm just getting the lines together, getting the face together. I've been doing a lot of faces lately and a lot of abstract, cartoonish faces, if that makes sense. So for right now, a lot of it is going to be black, because that's just where I've been at the moment. I've been doing a lot of color, some blue, black, and orange, and I think a little bit of yellow for the past couple of days. But for right now, for at least for this video, it's just going to be black. My creative practice tends to change and tends to vary between abstract designs. It is abstract all the way, and it always will be that. But I kind of like to do other things that are in the abstract world, or just in the expressional world, if that makes sense. Because I I love my shapes and I love my little crazy designs and stuff like that. But I have said I wanted to get more into diving deeper into more faces and a little bit more cartoonish, weird designs, which has been sort of the past, I would say, even couple months. Going into, I think, even October-ish, where I was doing these paintings that are kind of centered around these crazy, weird designs. Not to mention even the stuff that I did for the past year or so. So, I like to change it up from time to time. So I feel like that's what I do a lot in my drawing books anyway. And that's what we're doing right here. Little trends that I've been following. One of those is the big face and smaller body-ish. And these weird type of necks. And not to mention some crazy sweaters or shirts. Because I've been really focusing in on some fashion and some apparel. And trying to get my shirts or clothes together. So I don't know. I really like this. I really do like it. Something that's a huge face and these real abnormal bodies and stuff like that. So that's just kind of the vibe I've been going for. And I want to make sure to focus in on not using big markers all the time. I know that that's just the biggest thing with my art lately, that I've been using a lot of these bigger pens and markers and stuff like that. But I used to do a lot of pen work and I was doing it for a while, especially in my older drawing books. So I figured that I wanted to at least involve that aspect and see on how that turns out, if it turns out great in this one. And when I mean by my older drawing books, I mean my older drawing books, okay? I'm talking about the ones that I was I would say not even 2 years ago, or at least around 2 years. I would say even 3 years ago, okay? And there has been a crazy evolution in a lot of the tools that I've used over the years. And I've just been gravitating towards a lot of markers. I think that's just the way that I've been going. And I've been enjoying it. I really have. But I kind of do miss pens and having to really work with a lot of thinner lines. I do have a lot of obsessions with a lot of the mangas that I've read or are currently still reading, because I know that I don't read a lot anyway. But so I was like, you know what? I might as well just take a little bit of a trip down memory lane and go back and do them again and see on how it turn out. I talk about taking a leap and being more consistent, but I also think that it is great and also very important to just go back on older work, see where you came from, and see if there's anything that you can take from it still. I think that having that inspiration is also great, especially now, but also to believe that, going back on work is also just as great, seeing if there's something there if there is, that work is there for a reason. I don't believe in just throwing everything away or just throwing stuff away and pretend like, oh, well, it doesn't matter anymore. Sure, I do throw work away. I do. But I also still do think that you don't need to throw everything, or you don't need to, if you're going to throw it away, that it doesn't have any use for it anymore. Like, I think that even if you are going to take the risk and say, you know what, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? Making new work, it's out of here. I don't mean it has to leave entirely. I mean, there's a memory there. So I've been going back on like a lot of the memories of my older work and trying to see if I can find something there. It's been very iffy. But here's the final piece. And it's got a little bit of everything that I've been doing lately. And yeah, I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think. Got some nice little line work, and not to mention got some big markers that are coming in. Nice, cool little designs on the shirt and jeans or pants. And yeah.